Hello, everyone. This is Carrie back with FamilyEbiz.com, where we help you grow your business and get past the overwhelm, get focused and motivated so you can start finding freedom and flexibility in your life. Your business begins to run on autopilot. We are finishing up the section of our marketing series on email marketing. We have already had, I think, three podcasts already. We've talked about mistakes. We've talked about email follow-up sequences. We've talked about what you need to do in your first email. There are 6 things you need to do. If you have missed any of those, go back and look at episodes, I believe, 9, 10, and 11. I've been doing this for a long time. We finally started numbering them just a month ago. And so go back and listen to podcast 9, 10, and 11. That is the beginning of the email sequences and how we can have good email writing and marketing. So today, we're going to go through a whole bunch of just general ideas to pull everything together so that you will feel successful. You will have the confidence you need to be able to use email marketing successfully. Now, I will tell you one of the phrases that I have heard for a long time: fortune is in the follow-up. So I'm telling, if you are following up with your people after you initially talk to them in an email, that was number one, 6 things in your first email. Then you follow up with the sequence. That's what we talked about last week. You begin to build a relationship, and that is where the fortune is going to come because they're going to open up your emails on a regular basis. And as they open up their emails, you need to also respond to them. I'm always writing, hey, hit reply and let me know what you think, or let me know which one of these you are. Now, I don't reply every day. I try to do it about once a week, but sometimes I get slow and it's every other week. But read what they are writing back to you. It can help you craft your next emails. You want to be writing to them. You can hear their voice and find out what you're doing. Ask your questions, ask questions that your readers are just burning to have an answer to. This can generate feedback. They can hit reply on there. So here are a few things you could do. These are super simple. And you could do this, especially on number one email. Ask them well, actually not on number one. Ask them if they were able to download your product successfully. One of the things I do is I send my initial email with that stuff in there, send that out, and then wait at least 24 hours, maybe 2 or 3. The 24 hours, I'm like, hey, did you get my email? I want to make sure, did you get it? Were you able to download it successfully? I have lots of people that write back on that very simple. That is it. That is the whole email. And it is a text email. It's not a bunch of HTML fancy stuff. Then maybe a few days later, ask them if they've had a chance to try it. Don't bug them with this question in email one because they haven't or even email two if it's within 24 hours. A few days later, ask them if they've had a chance to try it and how it's working, and or if they have any questions. Invite them to ask questions of you or a VA if you have one, so that you can solve any kind of problems they're having with that gift that you've given them. And then be sure you send them another email before the week is out so they remember who you are. You want to constantly, I would say that first email, I actually send an email every day for 6 or 7 days because I want them to learn who I am and be opening. And if they like that gift enough, they will keep opening the emails. So those are some things that you can do to build interaction with your readers. Now, here's process. These are just some general ideas to help you. Write your emails. That sounds obvious. Don't use AI. Now, I will tell you, sometimes I will use AI. Maybe I want 3 points in my email. I can't think of number 3. I'll go in and ask AI, but I always change it to my voice. If I hire a VA to write a blog post, I go in and I edit it myself. So I want it to sound like me. Same with the emails. Use good copywriting techniques. Very simple thing to include is write about their benefits, the transformation that they will have instead of the features. Oh, you're going to get this 57-page book and it's got these chapters or whatever. They don't care about that. They want to know what's in it for me. WIIFM. What's in it for me? That is what they're all in for. They want that gift and they want to know how it's going to help them. Be sure that when you do this, you use good, intriguing subject lines. You want to use attention-getting sentences at the beginning, a hook that will get them to read the next sentence and the next sentence and lead them in to your corral where you have all that information that you are going to continue to give them. If you're not sure about the subject lines, I talked about this a few times ago, get our ebook, 37 Best Subject Lines. And these are some great subject lines that you can use. Some of them are just sitting there and you just copy and paste. Some of them you'll need to tweak for your actual email. So it's more of a template type thing. But be sure you get attention getting. That's good copywriting skills as well. So benefits over features, curiosity, hooks, get them into your corral. Next, we want to set up our autoresponder for Evergreen. This is like a campaign or a follow-up sequence. They all call it different things. If you're not able to do this or it just drives you crazy, like Facebook ads drives me crazy, get someone else to do this. Now, Facebook ads, it's the tech and the pixels that I don't really care about. I'm going to write the copy for my ads, just like you need to write the copy for your emails, or at least be in your voice. So if we're going to go to the text side of email writing, you're going to have to upload your email and the sequences and tell it how often to send it. Maybe you want to split your list into two separate things. Like for me, if I were going to do this with my Gigi's Mailbox Club, which is mostly for Christian parents, I might say, are you a homeschooler? Are you not? Or are you a mom or grandma? Because I've got different kinds of people. And then I can send them into a sequence that's even more specific and targeted. And all you have to do is add tags, at least in Aweber. That's what a lot of them do. You'll have to look and see. I know Infusionsoft does the same thing. Next, with your autoresponders, your emails, check your stats. Check your stats. Check your stats. You've got to stay up on your stats. If you don't know what your open rate is or what your click-through rate is, you have got to start paying more attention to that. That is what is going to help you see what parts of your email are most successful. So check your stats, maybe not every day, but at least every week. If writing is not your forte, that was me several years ago. And my first ebook that I wrote, Approaches to Christian Homeschooling, oh my gosh, it was almost 20, it was 20 years ago. I took a little 30-minute workshop that I had done and I transcribed it and used that to get started for my little bitty ebook. It was like, this is back when it wasn't an ebook, it was actually a printed one. It was like the size of this journal, and it was just a half a page, and it had that plastic comb on the end. I started with a transcription, and you can't do that if you are going to be writing emails every week. So you need to practice it. You need to get better at it. And that is what I've had to do over the last 5 to 10 years is get better at my writing. And I feel like my writing is so much better. In fact, about 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know if y'all know who Anna Willis is, but she was putting on a something and an event, and then one of the people said, "Could y'all get Carrie to talk about emails and what she writes?" I was like, "Wow, that was very kind of her." It made me feel good that my emails were having an impact, even with her affiliates. And I wasn't even writing to them; they were just getting my emails. Um, and if writing again isn't your forte, hire a VA. Maybe they can get you started, but always go through and edit it for you. Make sure it sounds like something you would say. Next, I would say, so we've got writing, copywriting, we've got set it up with the tech and all the automatic and check your stats. We have writing is not your forte. You need to learn it and practice it. Make a plan. Make a plan. Make an email marketing calendar of what you're going to do. What days do you send regular emails? What days are you going to send promotional emails? What days are you going to have follow-up emails? When I'm in a launch, I have every day planned out exactly what I'm going to do. But even like right now, I'm not in a launch, but I know that every Tuesday we're going to send out a podcast for my homeschool group. For this family eBiz, every Monday, I'm going to send out an email for that podcast. So I already have that plan. And then there are some things, maybe I've written a blog post, I want to send that out. Or maybe an affiliate has a promotion that I want to share with my group. It doesn't matter. All of those are things that you could be doing right now. So you need a plan. If you're not sure how to plan that, go get our business marketing roadmap. It is free. and has some printables for quarterly planning for your promotions, and then a monthly plan. That monthly plan is for your weekly content and your emails. That will be something that you could use. Just print it out, print one out for each month, and you'll be set. So let's close with this. Email marketing is essential for your business to grow. It is not dead. It is very much alive. It converts better than most anything else out there because you can build a real relationship with them. It builds a strong, active, highly responsive list as well. So don't just leave it to chance or when you have a few moments here and there. You need to consistently be emailing and writing and having a plan of what you are sending. All right. And I've told you the mistakes in the past, go look at those, but have a plan, be consistent. Now, some of you may be going, I still need a little more help. I would recommend Email Writing Secrets. It is an ebook that goes even further into what I've had in this podcast. And there will be a link wherever you are listening to this, and you may go grab that and use that. And very printable. And I will tell you this, it covers what I've covered and more, and some of what we've covered in more detail as well. Hey, if y'all have any questions about email marketing, please let me know. I love this topic. I would love to help you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button and leave a comment and let me know what your biggest takeaway is. I would love to hear that as well. We love getting this out to more and more people. And by subscribing, that's exactly what you are doing. Hey, I'm Carrie Beck with Family eBiz. We'll talk to you next time.